Alrighty. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay. I was about to say, why'd the music stop? Alright. No, hey, mass outbreaks. Of course, over there. Nope. Let's finally see what Volo has to say. Oh, and there you are. Have a look here, if you will. A good, long, close look, please. See these patterns molded after Pokemon? I've come to think they might be letters, rather than hieroglyphs, if you will. Inspect these runes across the region and have concluded that they all seem to tell the same tale. The tale of a brave soul who, together with the Pokemon at his side, went on a journey to search for the fragments of an all-encompassing deity. A deity? Yes, an all-encompassing composing deity, the creator of this very universe, and its name is Arceus. Perhaps you have already heard this name. It does sound familiar. Of course. What else could I have expected from the hero who saved the Hisui region? But now let's discuss the fragments. It must surely be the plates. Yes, the very plates you collected as you went about quelling the frenzied lords. Haven't you noticed that they all have words carved on their backs? Go on, give them a read. Yep. The original one breathed alone before the universe came. This original one is none other than the Pokemon known as Arceus. So what do you say, Don? I think we should try and gather all the plates. And I've got just the idea where to start our search. Join me in the heart of the Grueling Grove. Alright. I thought I saw an alpha over here. Sweet. Sweet. Gotcha. Sweet. You know what? I'll give it a try. Let's see. What was that? Damn it. Kind of moves a little too fast for me. Don't think this was able to reach. Sweet. Long ear. Later. Oh, hey, more Stardust. I was about to say, this area looked really out of place. Now, Devon, according to my own investigations, an Alpha Fest beacon, terribly sadly known, but do you think you can handle it? Yeah. Yeah, go with him for an Napier. And they're both accurate. I saw that coming. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go with that. As much as the 95 accuracy move is enticing, I'd rather go with the 100%. Stone plate. Okay, would have thought the insect plate, but why did that alpha Pokemon have the plate we were looking for? Maybe we just happened to find a plate lying around? In any case, that's the only other plate that I had any information about, so that's that. And yet, nothing seems to be happening, which makes me suspect there must be still more plates left out there for us to find. Not to worry though, I know the perfect person to ask. She's bound to know all about the plates. Mistress Kogita? The one and only Mistress Kogita, yes. You haven't had the chance to properly thank her for her help in obtaining the red chain, am I right? All the more reason to pay her a visit. So onward to the ancient retreat. Alright. Didn't think he was gonna be here. Ooh, what was I low on there? Red shards. Okay. Well, next time when another space-time rift opens up, should try and find those. Goddamn money. I was wondering why the ancient retreat was even available. Air slash. Wow. God. Return to the village. I really wish the game could have let us just go elsewhere instead of just return to the village and then have to go elsewhere. It is so obnoxiously annoying. Man. Of course, my luck. Oh, lost one. It is miraculous what you've done. It seems the red chain served its purpose well, and you carried out your duty as you were bid. What brings you here? Have you yet need of me? It's about the plates. Ah, yes, a tale whose origin lies a millennium or two ago. Those were the days of the ancient Sinnoh people from whom I'm descended across many generations. These forebears of mine worship Arceus as the Pokemon that created the Hisui region, and I have heard of certain fragments, plates, as they are called, that were given to the ancestors of Pokemon such as Cleavor and Wandier. Alright, so that lines up. Is that all? I thought surely you could tell us more about Arceus than the plates. I'm afraid I am nothing new to tell to you. All why the Diamond and Pearl clans would never have confused Dialga and Palkia with the creator. Arceus had anything concentrated been passed down. If only we had more to go on. The answers to these mysteries may even shed light on why Doan here fell from the sky. Oh yeah, forgot about that. I see what you intended. Very well, I'll help as best as I can. There are still other tremendous Pokemon in Hisui, other mysteries to be solved. Whether they are connected to Arceus, I cannot say for certain, but in searching them out, perhaps you'll stumble upon the path you seek. Let me think. There are the Pokemon of the lakes, of course, and the Temple Giant, the Crescent Moon, the volcano. Kind of curious about that one. And perhaps you might even return to the very beginning. Now then, what would you hear of? Curious about the volcano. Well, where could that be but Fire Spit Island? Now then, what would you hear? Well, that one we know, obviously. Yes, the moon. You must go where you may meet the moon's gaze unobstructed. Does that clue illuminate your path? Well, make way for Coronet Highlands for now. Yep, I was like, there's only one place I could think of. Now then, alright. The Three Lake. Yes, them. You already know. Go give them your thanks for the red chain and show them how strong you've become. Alright, so this is now where we're kind of getting into the mysteries. Beginning. The Temple Giant, The secret that lurks in the Snow Point Temple. To find it, you must open the door that is sealed. Now then. Alright. I'm curious about the beginning. Indeed, a beginning for you. Certainly where it was you first fell to earth here. The Play to Prelude Beach. Now then, alright. Done with your questions, are you? Yes. Very well, Lost One. The rest depends on you and your efforts. It appears that the opening of the space-time rift compelled Pokémon that might otherwise have stayed hidden to come out and see what has befallen the world. I hope you succeed for your own sake and for that of the Pokédex you labor on. I know we could rely on you, Mistress Gogeta. That's more than enough information to work with. Now, let's find these plates. Ah, great. The Lake Trio. It's just as I had suspected. Pokemon are the key to our search stone. If we can gather all the plates from them and decipher the messages on the back of the plates, at last, perhaps we can meet Arceus itself. We should go search for the Pokemon that Gogeta mentioned, though. I have my own avenues of research that I'd like to pursue. Arceus, creator of all Hisui. Truly can't wait to see what kind of Pokemon it might be. Aw man, I don't get the choice to go anywhere else. I have to return to the village? Ugh. Oh, Komodo. I've had a message from Mistress Gogeta. I'm told you're collecting plates of some sort from the merchant Volo. Oh boy. Then we must go to Prelude Beach. Meet me there. Oh. I guess this is what starts that one. Let's just do this. Let's just save us some time. I'm sprinting around because we can't get on a ride Pokemon for some weird reason. Oh, it was Ingo for a second. I didn't realize it's Komodo. Prelude Beach. Indeed a place of beginning. Now is not the time for words. Face me in battle. What? Okay. Not what I was expecting. Okay, he must have some new ones. Do y'all think I'm too overleveled? Alright, here it comes. I don't need to. Damn. Ah, of course. Should use strong style. Oh. Well, that just made that easier. Real quick. Thank you. Oh, hey, Snorlax. Yeah, I was like, I know he's got some hell of defense. I should be doing some swapping around with the team. Hey, Clefable. Yeah, saw that coming. Oh, Grubit. Yeah, I was like, Clefable don't really have that much of defensive stat. Hey, Bravery. This is gonna be overkill. I can already feel it. No. Never seen that move. I like how, by the way, I'd rather point out, level 87. By the way. Level 87. Someone explains me how those level differences don't make any sense. I'm just gonna do this just so they get the XP. But I know from other Pokemon games, the level difference is very dramatic. Just gonna do this just because I know Guard Jump can take some hits. Enough of that. Stupid bird. Even frightful creatures like Pokemon can become powerful allies. Aw, that's sweet. We've grown even stronger since we faced one another on Mount Coronet. It's clearly you do not view Pokemon as dangerous enemies, but rather as trustworthy allies. Allies with whom you can reach great heights. Perhaps you are a divine being yourself, sent to bring us gifts from above. Here, you should have this. Do I want to question why that was in your possession? On the very first of our Galaxy Expedition team, myself and Benny and the others set foot on Prelude Beach, we found that plate. It certainly held some kind of power, so I've kept it safe all this time. I found it fitting that it should now open up with you, who likewise arrived here on this same beach. Perhaps something is guiding us. Indeed, it must be so. You and I, Adaman, Irida, and it appear we are all being guided by the one called Almighty Sinnoh. Might be more appropriate to call this region the Sinnoh region. I know I've no right to say this, but we are truly fortunate to have been able to count you among the Survey Corps ranks. If you have not joined us, we would have fallen on Mount Coronet. We would have lost our home. We would have lost our future. Now carry on with your survey work. The knowledge that you collect about the wild Pokemon of this region will serve to illuminate our path forward as we walk into the future. Yep, 4 more left. Alrighty. Okay, so Snow Point, right? Which the trio? I'm assuming that one off the top of my head is Cresselia, Regigigas. I'm trying to think what. Oh no. Oh Lord. Gonna leave that one a mystery. I think I know which Pokemon that is. Uh-oh. That not good. That is what I think it is. That no good. But either way, well, now we advance the story. Now we gotta do collecting the plates now. Another fetch quest. Well, chain a bit, but we take it. Meantime, just gonna leave y'all with a little bit of peace and quiet. But either way, hopefully y'all like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I'll see y'all next time.